What's up, guys? Pippi here, and welcome to episode 47 of my road to Manchester City. We're going to start off this episode, as we always do, in the transfer list. We're going to take a quick look at our profits, and it's actually not going to be a quick look because I have a lot explaining to do. So we're at 266,000 coins after being at like 600k last episode, and we're going to get into why we're at 266,000. Let's start off by talking about the squad fitnesses cards. Last episode, I told you guys I bought a bunch for around 700, 600, 650. I kept doing that for a while. I'm not too sure how many I got, but I sold a bunch for 1,000 coins. So we're going to swiftly go through our transfer list, and you're going to see them a lot for 1,000 coins that I sold them for. Infirm Aubameyang. Bought him a few days ago. He is going to pop up right now for how much I bought him for on the top of your screen right there. I got him for around 210, I believe. I think I got him on a bid or a buy now. Doesn't matter. And I bought him because I thought, well, when Team of the Season comes out, people are going to want to try out Aubameyang. But since this Team of the Season card is going to be so expensive, like the Aguero card, Aubameyang's Inform card is going to be in demand. I would have bought the Man of the Match card, but that one's ridiculously overpriced. So I bought the Inform card, the third Inform, second Inform, whatever it is. Got it for 210, sold them for 240, which is about 20,000 coins profit after tax. So some nice profit on that. We will be seeing more of this in the future, guys, so keep that in mind. Ruffier, I think I showed you guys I bought him last episode for about 15,000, 16,000. I kept buying Ruffiers for that price, and I sold 3 right over here for 20,000 coins each, as you see right there. So some nice profit on those Ruffiers. Maxwell, he was in the team of the week, or he is in the team of the week. I'm not even sure anymore. I got him for 10,000 coins, sold him for 12.5. Easy profit. I'm loving trading through team of the season. I'm making a lot of money, and it's more than I thought I would be making. Desai, another profit with a legend. I actually binned this one for 305, listed him overnight for 330, sold him, made some profit on him, and we are just doing some nice trades throughout team of the season. Lewandowski, I bought him around the same time as I bought the Aubameyang. Unfortunately, I forgot to take a picture of this one, but I got him for around 280 something, which is very nice. I think we made more profit on the Lewandowski than we even made on the Aubameyang, which is even better. So he made about, well, I want to say 30,000 coins or more on this Lewandowski, which was a little bit funny because he doesn't actually go for 330. He's going for around 310 right now. So that was a little bit of a lazy buyer, if I'm not mistaken. Got him for that. Man of the Match card. We obviously need him for the team, but I bought him for about 115, and I sold him for 130. I bought another one for around the same thing, 115. Sold him for 130 overnight. So we're still yet to get Man of the Match Hart, and that is because he is super expensive. But we are making some nice trades with Hart, if that's anything you guys like. So yeah, squad fitness cards, still selling them for 1,000 coins. Another roof here right there for 20,000 coins, and that is pretty much it. So now what I'm starting to do is pick up Serie A players, because I have a suspicion that Serie A is going to be the next team this season. If it's not, we might have to hold on to them longer. But I'm buying not Inform Dybala's normal card. I'm buying them for around 2,000 coins or less. And as you see right there, 1.9. And I'm listing them up for 3K. I know they're not going to sell, but if they do, better. And if they don't, they're definitely going to go up in price when Serie A team of the season comes out. Valderrama. He was one of the cheapest legends you can buy. I bought him for 94,000, as you see right there. I'm listing him up for 110. I know he won't sell for that. If I can sell him for 105, I'll be happy. But hopefully he does go up in price a little bit. I have faith that he will. I bought an Inform Dybala. This is the first Inform. Got him for 59.5. And I'm listing him up for 70k. I know he won't sell for that much, but if he does, even better. And like I said, when Serie A is creeping around, he's going to go up in price. I did it with the Bundesliga players, and it worked. It's going to work with the Serie A players. Speaking of Serie A players, Marchetti is currently in the team of the week, and you look at him, you're like, wow, that is a good player. Well, he's going for 10,000 coins, which is ridiculous. So I went ahead and bought a bunch for 10,000 coins a pop, and I'm listing them up for 13k. I haven't sold any for 13k yet, but when Serie A comes, once again, he will go up. The last card I picked up as an investment, there's going to be a picture right now. I did take a picture of this one. Lukaku, team of the season. I bought him for 310, and that is when the BPL team of the season players actually dropped. Unfortunately, now he is creeping around the 310 area, which is not nice to see. But hopefully we can sell him for 330. and make some decent profit on that. So that was a lot of talking, probably like 5 minutes worth. I'm sorry for that, guys, but there was just so much trades I had to show you guys. I don't want to hide anything from you guys because I want you guys to be alongside me when we build our coins up. So hopefully we get close to 700k, even more maybe once we sell off everything. Anyways, guys, let's go and play our first game of the episode after all that talking. Alright, guys, so we head into our first game of the episode with the City squad, and we are looking to grab another win in Division 2, I believe we're still in. And we're actually doing pretty well. I think we're 4-1-1 or something like that. I'm pretty sure we have 4 wins, though. And we're pretty close to securing promotion. So can we do it against these next 2 opponents? Hopefully. But we come across this guy who's got a very, very nice Serie A team right there. And I think I'm going to be seeing a lot of people play with Serie A, League 1, and La Liga teams in these upcoming days because people are preparing for the team of the season and the tournaments. And that is something that we're going to be doing too. We're going to start investing in players from those leagues in hopes to make some nice money like we already have. As you saw, though, he would get the first chance of the game right there. Unfortunately, he hits the post, and then when Pogba gets the rebound, he blasts it wide. And then after that shot, he did a sub, which kind of surprised me. Took off Perisic, a very good player, and brought on Sterling. I guess he saw that we had informed Sterling, so he wanted to showcase his, but it was a little bit of a strange sub so early on in the game, considering that Perisic is also a very good player, but it is what it is. And in the 14th minute over here, we would have a chance. Fernandinho to Navas, and Navas bangs it at the top of the near post. Something you won't ever see Navas do in real life. And just like that, we're up 1-0 in this game, looking to get 3 points. However, our opponent wasn't going to give up, but we would steal the ball back from him. Navas having a pretty decent game so far. Unfortunately, that pass was terrible. However, we would get it back right there. That was a weird tackle. He missed Pogba, but it ended up going to us. David Silva to Fernandinho, who made the tackle, makes an amazing run, and then completes it with an amazing finish. Something you probably also won't be seeing about Fernandinho in real life. So the unlikely players are scoring in this game, and I'm not complaining because we're up 2-0 early on. However, Dybala over here would have a great chance at an equalizer. Unfortunately, he hits the post again, but not once, but twice, as he hits the woodwork again with Higuain, who really should have finished that. But nothing surprises me with Higuain, considering how shit he is in real life for Argentina. And I'm going to be honest, despite Higuain having an amazing season and him being Argentinian, I hate him for what he did in the World Cup final and in the Copa America. But that is just me, because a lot of other people love him, and the stats don't lie. He's a top goal scorer in Serie A, and probably rightly so. So we go into the second half, 2-0 lead. Our opponent has the better stats, and as soon as the second half starts, once again, he makes a sub. This time brings on David Silva for Pjanic, something I really would not be doing because Pjanic is more of a center midfielder, and David Silva is obviously an attacking midfielder, so you're going to have a little bit of a spot there open in the midfield when your cam attacks, especially if you put him in the center mid role. So that was a bit of a strange sub. But once again, it looks like he was trying to match our subs, and that is what he did as he brought on Silva. However, we brought off our Silva, as you saw right there, and we're going to have him come on as soon as we get another cutscene, which we do because Yaya Toure scores a screamer, something you will see in real life. What a goal from Yaya Toure. Every time Yaya Toure scores, I feel a little bit better about myself that I overpaid about 400,000 coins for his man of the match card. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys, if I didn't do that and I bought him right now for what he's going for, I would have saved so much money and we would be so close to that team this season Aguero. That's 1.2 million coins. But I just have no words. We made a terrible mistake buying that Yaya for 800 coins. As you saw right there, though, David Silva would come in handy for him as he scores a consolation goal right there. However, our sub that we brought on for David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, with an amazing finish right there, finesses it at the far post. That was a weird one because he was on the opposite side. But gives us the 4-1 lead, and over here, Aguero tried to get on the score sheet. Unfortunately, though, he does get the ball taken away from him, but our opponent seems to have dropped the ball. Aguero has a chance to score, but he does the unselfish play as he passes it down to Navas, who gets his second goal of the game. A pretty good performance for Navas this episode, and he might just get the Man of the Match award. I'm not sure. It's between him and Fernandinho, but as I said before, our opponent dropped down his controller. After that, 5th goal, the ref blew for full time. We win that game 5-1. We secure 3 points, and we're just one step closer away from that promotion to the almighty Division 1. And as you see right there, Fernandinho ended up getting the Man of the Match award, and that is most likely because of his pass completion rate, which was insane, 15 out of 17, and probably the fact that he scored a goal and got himself an assist. So a very good game for Fernandinho. Nice to see him get on the score sheet and get himself Man of the Match. The stats were a little bit even, and it was a very even game, but the scoreline says differently as we get a 5-1 win. It is what it is, though. We're at 16 points, 5-1-1, just 2 points away from promotion, 5 points away from the title. With a win in the next game, we can secure promotion. Hopefully we can do that. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at our transfer list because we have sold some stuff. Dybala, he sold for 3,000 coins. That surprised me a little bit because that's not what he was going for. Chiellini sold for 9,000 coins. Griezmann sold for 9,000. And Lukaku, the one who I didn't think would sell, ended up selling for 330. We made about 3,000 coins on him. Rudiger, which we bought for 15, I sold him for 17. That was probably a bad idea considering that he went for 20k recently. So that was a little bit of a premature sell, but we still made profit. Dybala, I told you guys I don't think he'll sell for 70. He ended up selling for 70, which was a shock. So we made about 8,000 coins on him. Sold another squad fitness card and another Dybala right there for 3,000 coins was that. And I went ahead and invested more of our coins. Since we made coins, why not grab the rest of our coins and invest it? That is what we did. We went ahead, bought 2 more Lacazettes, one for 120, I think. I didn't see the price for the first one for 135. Went ahead, bought 2 Perissages. He's currently in the team of the week, and Serie A team of the season is right around the corner. Showing off the Marchettis that we're still holding on to. Another Lacazette for 140 and some more Marchettis. And over here, I just went ahead and bought a bunch of players from every single league that I think is going to come out next Friday. Yanga and Biwa, got them for 10,000 coins. Can't go wrong with a discard investment because you're guaranteed to make, well, you're not guaranteed to make money, but if it doesn't work your way, you can always just discard them and only lose like 300 coins. So we have a lot of money invested. We have 100k, but I'm going to put all of that money into investments. You guys will be seeing that at the end of the episode. So stay tuned for that, and we're going to go ahead into our second game, a pretty important game, because if we win, like I said before, we can be in Division 1 in our next episode. So hopefully we can do that. Going in with the varsity squad, and we come across this guy who's got a Serie A side. I told you guys we were going to be seeing a lot of League 1 Serie A teams and even La Liga, and that is what we're coming across in this episode. We got this League 1 Serie A hybrid, and even though it wasn't as good as our last opponent, this guy played a much better game, as you guys will see. And we would have the first chance of the game right there. David Silva unfortunately can't finish on his weak foot. However, we would get possession once again. David Silva is going to give it to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling with a very nice right ball roll to cut inside, finishes it on his right foot, makes it 1-0 early on, and once again we have the lead pretty early on in the game, and things are looking good. However, over here, Kun Aguero would give a great pass to Clichy, and Clichy with an amazing finish for a left back right there. Unfortunately, though, it was ruled for offside, and rightly so, because he was miles off. And in the 30th minute, our opponent would get a free kick. This time, Clichy becoming the villain as he gives a free kick right outside the box, and a great chance for our opponent to get back into it if he crosses it in. He does end up passing it, though, to Pjanic, and Pjanic finds the back of the net. And the most frustrating thing about that free kick was that I knew he was going to pass it off. It's very rare that you see somebody cross it in unless they're not experienced, because you know that crosses really don't work this year. So I knew he was going to pass it, but I just couldn't get to it in time. And unfortunately, Pjanic got in the ball, found the back of the net, equalized the game. And with that, we headed into the second half 1-1. The stats are very tight. It's anybody's game. And in the 65th minute, after not too much action, we went ahead, did the usual subs, took off David Silva, who really did not play as great as he did in that first game. We brought on De Bruyne, we brought on Sagna, and I think the Sagna sub was pretty important in this game because this guy had a very fast left winger, and I just didn't have confidence in Zabaleta keeping up with him. especially considering that he was low on fitness. So that's why I think that Sanya sub was useful. And as you saw right there, Lacazette stabs us in the heart as he does make it 2-1 to our opponent. However, we did not lose hope. We went ultra attacking, and in the 89th minute, Otamendi sends Yaya Toure through, and Yaya Toure with an amazing finish to save us a point in Division 2. It doesn't look like we're going to secure promotion in this game, so it's going to have to be in the next episode, unfortunately. And with that, ref blows for full time, and it's 2-2, a very deserved result, I believe, because our opponent played very well with his team, and we both created chances, we both defended well, and it was just a very tight game. And I think a draw was a fair result, even though you probably won't believe me considering our opponent had 17 shots. Hart does get himself out of the match. Anyways, guys, this is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City. Thank you so much for watching. But once again, it's not the end of the episode because I forgot to show you guys the transfer list. So we're going to go ahead and look at that. Marchetti, we sold one of them for 13,000 coins, which is very nice considering that he's going for 10,000. That's about 2,000 coins profit. Valderrama sold for 105. I told you guys, I hope he sells for 105. He sold for 105. We made about 4,000 coins on him. Thiago Silva sold for 20,000 coins, and we bought him for 10k, which is surprising because he's currently going for 12,000. So that was a bit of a shock. Sold another squad fitness, and we also sold a Yang Imbiwa right there for 15,000 coins. And we still have 97,000 coins, and that is because of the Valderrama. You guys will be seeing all of those coins disappear. Anyways, guys, this has been episode 47. My name is Pippi Deed, and I'm out.